The pair from 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, who have been on the verge of divorcing, came to a deadlock when they each promised their loved ones they wouldn't be the first to seek out. Riley and Violet started to doubt their ability to stay together following a heated dispute. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Alina. Keep watching for more interesting details. And don't forget to subscribe, so let's start. On Sunday's 90 Day Fiancé episode, the couple, who were no longer on speaking terms, blamed each other for starting the argument before the 90 days. Riley said, "I've been in Vietnam for almost a week now, and Violet and I had a major explosion at the restaurant last night. I felt humiliated, but I genuinely wish things hadn't become so heated." He shared, "I don't regret telling her pretty much I'm not putting up with the nonsense, so I blocked her," even though he was disappointed in himself for becoming so angry. He was upset with himself for getting so angry, but he had no regrets about standing up for himself and cutting off communication. "Really, I don't know what to say to her." Violet was also upset with Riley and Tiffany for questioning her regarding her failure to delete a dating app. "I'm miserable today because of what occurred yesterday, and I'm still upset," she spoke. "I felt disrespectful when Riley and his friend had me respond to questions with which I don't feel comfortable." Violet revealed that Riley originally pleased her during their dinner date, but he suddenly changed his attitude as they were out shopping with her daughter Toyet. "He promised to call this pal," he informed me. "Like his sister, she was." Then she began questioning me, but in an accusatory manner, Violet informed her daughter. "I still responded to Tiffany's inquiries, but she was utterly rude to me." Riley's failure to defend Violet particularly infuriated Violet, who claimed Riley could have stopped her and said that "you shouldn't do that to my girlfriend. He ought to have shielded me, but instead he had me respond to her queries." Violet said in a confessional that she would not let the past repeat itself after her ex-husband failed to defend her in front of his mother following the birth of their second kid. "If I believe a man cannot protect me, I cannot become close to him. That was one of the factors that contributed to the breakdown of my marriage to my ex-husband," she said. She said, "My ex-husband didn't raise his voice to defend me, a woman who had just given birth, against my ex-mother in onslaught laws, and ever since that day, when my ex-husband failed to defend his wife, I have never forgotten it. For the rest of my life, I will never forget that Riley failed to defend me last night." Before they blocked one another, Violet texted Riley with a list of her worries. "You are supposed to protect me, yet over here, you trampled and insulted me," was the note she left. "You are not worthy of being a man. My family may ask you questions if you visit Vietnam to meet them, and if I visit your nation, you may also question me. You're curious about me. You have an uninformed, dishonest demeanor. You should go if you're like that." Riley thought about if they could continue together if everything was on Violet's terms after reading the text message. "It appears from that I am not permitted to ask any questions at all. It is her way. Everything she wants is there," he declared. "I'm not constructed that way. It's incredibly disappointing since Violet and I have been talking about getting married and starting a family for the past 2 years, and I'm not sure if we still want to be together or if this relationship can be saved." They both declined to be the first to make contact after the fight, giving the impression that the two were at a standstill. Riley added, "I would meet with Violet, but it won't be because I contacted her. She would need to go out of her way to meet with me. She would be required to speak and offer an apology. To me, she would have to defend herself. I don't have anything to say to her." She expressed her unbending views in a similar way. "If he takes the effort to apologize and reconcile with me, to confess he was wrong, he made a big mistake, that he hurt my feelings and insulted me, maybe I'll forgive him. But since it's his, not mine, he needs to find me if we are to keep this connection going." The 90 Day Fiancé TLC broadcasts before the 90 days on Sundays at 8 p.m. ET.